Hello everyone, in today's video we will discuss English vocabulary words along with their meanings and sentences that will be quite helpful in improving your spoken English. Let's get started with the video. First word is Advent. Advent refers to the arrival or beginning of something, often marking a significant event, period or change. Sample sentence is the advent of smartphones revolutionized the way people communicate, access information, and navigate their daily lives. Second is, with the advent of the monsoon season, many farmers harvest their crops to avoid potential damage and losses. Next word is bewildered. Bewildered means being completely puzzled or perplexed, often due to confusion, surprise, or a lack of understanding. Sample sentence is the tourists were bewildered by the complex map of the city's winding streets and alleys. Second, Rahul was bewildered by my performance because he was of the opinion that I would not be able to play the guitar as well as I did. Next word is cohesion. The word cohesion refers to the state of sticking together or being united, often due to shared interests, goals, or values. It can also refer to the logical connection or consistency between ideas, parts, or elements. Here are two sample sentences. First, the team's cohesion was evident in the way they worked together seamlessly to solve the complex problem. Second is, the writer's use of transitional phrases improved the cohesion of the essay, making it flow smoothly from one idea to the next. Next word is demeanor. The word demeanor refers to a person's outward behavior, attitude, or personality, especially as it is perceived by others. It encompasses their tone, body language, and overall presence. Here are two sample sentences. First is the teacher's calm and patient demeanor helped to soothe the anxious students during the exam. Second one is the CEO's confident demeanor and charisma inspired trust in the company's investors and stakeholders. Next word is eccentric. Eccentric refers to a person, behavior, or thing that is unconventional, quirky, or unusual, often in an intriguing and charming way. Sample sentence is first, the billionaire philanthropist was known for his eccentric fashion sense, often wearing bright pink suits and oversized sunglasses to high profile events. Next is the clothing brand's designs are a testament to its eccentric aesthetic, featuring bold patterns and vibrant colors that set it apart from more traditional fashion labels. Third one is the eccentric artist studio was a treasure trove of unusual artifacts and colorful creation. Next word is fleeting. The word fleeting means lasting for a very short time, brief or transient. Here are two sample sentences. First is she cherished the fleeting moments she spent with her loved ones during the holidays, knowing they would soon be apart again. Second one is she knew that her chance at fame was fleeting, so she made the most of it. Word is garrulous. Garrulous refers to someone who is talkative. Sample sentences first, my garrulous aunt dominated the conversation at the family reunion, barely letting anyone else get a word in edgewise. Second is Richa's garrulous nature made her the life of the party as she effortlessly engaged everyone in conversation with her non-stop storytelling and witty banter. Next word is hindsight. Hindsight refers to the understanding or realization of something only after it has happened, often with the benefit of having seen the outcome or consequences. Sample sentences: with the benefit of hindsight, it's clear that the company's decision to expand too rapidly was a major contributor to its eventual financial struggles. Second one is the valuable lessons he gained from hindsight after incurring significant losses proved instrumental in forming his decision making skills and ultimately benefiting his new venture. Next word is insouciant. Insouciant is an adjective that describes someone or something as carefree, nonchalant, and cheerfully indifferent to worries or troubles. Sample sentence is: the insouciant young artist spent her days painting vibrant murals and enjoying the sunshine, seemingly untouched by the stresses of everyday life. Next is the insouciant traveler wandered through the bustling streets of the foreign city, taking in the sights and sounds with a joyful and untroubled spirit, unencumbered by worries or concerns. Third one is: while being insouciant can be a liberating and charming quality, it's essential to strike a balance between carefree abandon and responsible decision making, lest it tips into foolishness. Next word is jaded. Its meaning is: jaded refers to a state of being tired, bored, or disillusioned due to too much experience or exposure to something. It can describe someone who has lost their enthusiasm or excitement, often due to overindulgence or familiarity. Sample sentence is: the travel writer's initial enthusiasm had worn off, and after visiting dozens of cities, she felt jaded and struggled to find excitement in new destinations. Next is: after years of working in the fast paced tech industry, Sarah had become jaded, no longer getting excited about the latest gadgets and trends that had once captivated her. Third one is: after years of dealing with difficult customers, the customer service representative had become jaded and skeptical of every complaint. Need means to work dough or muscle by folding, pressing, and manipulating it to create a desired texture or relieve tension. Here are two sample sentences. First is: she began to knead the dough, gently folding and pressing it to create a smooth, elastic texture for the homemade bread. Second one is: the massage therapist expertly began to knead the knots of his tense shoulders, easing the stress and pain away. Is laggard. Laggard refers to someone or something that is slow to move, respond, or progress, often falling behind others. Here are two sample sentences. The laggard student struggled to keep up with the rest of the class and needed extra tutoring. Second one is: the company's slow response to new technology made it a laggard in the industry, losing market share to more innovative competitors. Next is manifestation. Manifestation refers to the act or process of showing or making something clear or a tangible representation of an idea, concept, or quality. Here are two sample sentences. First is: the manifestation of her fears and anxieties in her artwork was a powerful expression of her inner struggles. Second one is: the new policy is a manifestation of the company's commitment to sustainability and environmental responsibility. Next word is nostalgia. Its meaning is a sentimental longing or wistful affection for the past. Sample sentences: the smell of old books filled the air, evoking a strong sense of nostalgia for her childhood summers spent reading in the library. Next sentence is walking through the familiar streets of my childhood school, I was overcome with nostalgia as memories of carefree days and youthful laughter came flooding back. Next is overlook. Overlook can mean to fail to notice or ignore something. Second, to supervise or manage something. And third, to have a view of something from above. Here are three sample sentences. She overlooked the minor error in the report because it did not affect the overall conclusion. Second is the hotel room overlooked the beautiful beach, providing a stunning view of the ocean. And third, the manager was hired to overlook the daily operations of the store, ensuring everything ran smoothly. Next is perilous. Perilous means full of danger or risk, often posing a threat to safety or well being. It often conveys a sense of urgency or gravity, implying that the danger or risk is significant and potentially catastrophic. Here are three sample sentences. First is the hikers found themselves on a perilous path, navigating steep cliffs and loose rocks. Second is the economic situation was perilous with many businesses on the brink of bankruptcy. Third is the sailors braved the perilous storm, fighting against strong winds and massive waves to reach the shore safely. Next is quandary. Quandary refers to a state of uncertainty or indecision, often resulting from a difficult or perplexing situation. Example, the student found herself in a quandary torn between accepting a scholarship to her dream school or taking a gap year to travel and gain life experience. Second one is the company's management was in a quandary over whether to invest in new technology which could potentially increase efficiency but also posed a significant financial risk. Reclusive refers to a person who prefers to be alone or avoids social contact, often living a solitary or isolated life. Examples are the reclusive author rarely gave interviews or made public appearances, preferring to focus on her writing. Second is the billionaire's reclusive nature sparked widespread speculation about his personal life, with many wondering what drove him to live such a secluded existence. Third one is Hamid's reclusive nature made him a mystery to his colleagues, as he rarely spoke to anyone and preferred to keep to himself. Next word is sagacious. Sagacious means having keen discernment, sound judgment, and farsightedness. Here are two sample sentences. First is the sagacious detective pieced together seemingly unrelated clues to solve the complex case, revealing a shocking truth that had gone unnoticed by others. Next is the sagacious investor made a fortune by predicting market trends. Next is tenacious. Tenacious means being persistent, determined, and refusing to give up, often in the face of challenges or obstacles. Sample sentence is despite facing numerous setbacks and rejections, she worked tenaciously to build her business from the ground up, and her perseverance ultimately paid off with a successful launch. Next one is the athlete trained tenaciously for months, pushing her body to its limits and beyond until she finally achieved her goal of winning a gold medal at the championships. Next word is ubiquitous. Ubiquitous refers to something that is present, found, or existing everywhere at the same time. It describes something that is widespread, omnipresent, and seemingly inescapable. Sample examples are first is smartphones have become ubiquitous in modern life with people using them to communicate access information, and navigate their daily routines. Second is the internet has made it possible for social media to be ubiquitous in our lives, allowing people to share their thoughts, experiences, and opinions with others across the globe at any time. Third one is her music has become ubiquitous with her songs playing everywhere from radio stations to social media platforms, making her a well known name in the music industry. Next one is vigilant. Its meaning is watchful and attentive, often in order to detect potential problems or dangers. Sample sentences are: first, the vigilant security guard spotted the suspicious activity and quickly alerted the authorities. Second one is: when traveling, it's essential to be vigilant about our belongings to avoid potential thefts, keeping a close eye on our luggage and personal items, especially in crowded areas or tourist hotspots. Next is whimsical. Whimsical refers to something or someone that is playfully quirky, fanciful, or humorously unpredictable. It describes a light-hearted and imaginative approach to life, art, or design. Examples are: first, the artist's whimsical paintings featured fantastical creatures and dreamlike landscapes, showcasing her unique and imaginative style. Second is the quirky cafe was filled with whimsical decorations including vintage teapots, colorful lanterns, and mismatched furniture, creating a charming and eccentric atmosphere. Next is xeriscape. Xeriscape refers to a type of landscaping that uses drought-tolerant plants and efficient irrigation systems, often used in dry or water-scarce areas. Here are two sample sentences. First is: the homeowner opted for xeriscaping to reduce water consumption and create a low maintenance garden. Second one is: xeriscaping not only saves water but also adds beauty to the landscape with its creative use of succulents and rocks. Next is yielding. Yielding means giving way or complying with demands, pressure, or force. Here are two sample sentences. The driver was yielding to pedestrians crossing the road. Second is the company's management was yielding to employee demands for better working conditions. Next is zenith. Zenith refers to the highest or most superior point or position of something. Here are two sample sentences. First one is the company's stock price reached its zenith after the successful product launch. Second one is the astronaut's career reached its zenith when she was selected for the historic space mission. For now, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon to stay notified about our upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.